Yo, what is going on, you guys? So today I'm bringing guys a brand new sports cards video. Now in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys 5 cards that I believe will go down in value. 5 cards I believe you guys should sell right now. And chances are, if you guys collect basketball, you guys probably own like 2 or 3 of these guys. And it might be shocking, but you guys should just hear me out on this. But before we get into that, I do want to say, as you guys know, I do have my membership program. So if you guys don't already know, I'm at Sports Card Invest on Instagram. Now, I do have a membership program where I basically show you guys everything I'm buying, everything I'm selling that week, and 3 long-term guys that are kind of on my radar. So if you guys are interested in getting weekly reports of all those cards, 10 cards that I believe will go up that week, 10 cards I believe you should sell, and 3 long-term underground NBA investments, go ahead and DM me on Instagram at SportsCardInvest. There's a ton of money to be made. Our recent investments from as of a month ago are going crazy right now. So if you guys do want to get into the group, go ahead and DM me on Instagram at SportsCardInvest, and I'll be happy to set you up. It is $6.99 for the month, or $40 for the year. So Personally, I believe that's well worth it, but it's totally up to you guys. I will have the links in the description below to my Instagram. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into this video. So coming in at number 1, we have James Harden's rookie cards. So obviously, as you guys know, Harden is a fantastic player. I'm not going to lie. But personally, I believe that Harden cannot go up anymore without a championship. Right? He's won MVP. He's proven that aspect of it, but he can't really go up more without a championship. And I personally believe with the West, with the Warriors coming back, with all the, the Clippers, Lakers, and then Kevin Durant's coming back in the league, I really don't believe that the Rockets will have a chance at, making the finals, to be honest, or even making it really far into the playoffs. So obviously Harden is, like, a part of me says he's underpriced, but a part of me says, like, I don't really see him going up, honestly, anymore, unless somehow he is, somehow he breaks through in the West, gets some better teammates, and, can make a huge run. But personally, I would stick away from Harden. I feel like unless he wins a championship, this card cannot really go up much more, in my opinion. You're much better off with guys who are, I guess, obviously Harden is proven. Harden's a fantastic player, but, I don't know. That's my personal take on it, and that kind of ties in with my number 2, which is Russell Westbrook, Topps Chrome Rookies. Obviously, Westbrook's a fan favorite. He has won MVP, fantastic player, but personally, he needs a championship. That's what he needs, right? To solidify any, getting in the top so-and-so of all time, getting in the, whatever clubs he has to enter, right? He needs a championship, and I just don't see that happening, at least not with the Rockets. So that's personally why I would stick away from Westbrook. Obviously, I really don't see it. Yeah, personally, I do not see these going up any higher without a championship, or without a finals appearance, or without something, substantial to mark his name. So that is kind of my take on those 2. Now, the third one, this is where it starts to heat up. I bet you guys, a lot of you guys, probably around over 50% of people watching this video, own this card right now. And before you call me crazy and exit out of this video, I want you guys to listen to my explanation and judge from there. So this is Zion Williamson's Panini Prisms, and all of his cards, mainly Panini Prisms, because I feel like those have reached levels that, I personally, I don't know if you guys agree or not, but Zion, for what he's proven in the NBA, does not deserve to be a $600-$700 card, even let alone a $500 card. I do not believe he should be in the Luka range. Now, let me explain to you why this market is a little bit, inflated on Zion. It's because obviously he's a rookie. He was a number 1 pick. And once players start to get into their second years and third years, there's a new rookie class, right? And everyone's so hyped about the new rookie class. So I believe that's what this is with Zion. People are just hyped with the rookie class. Now, don't get me wrong. If Zion turns out to be, if he reaches his potential and turns out to be like a LeBron or, a dominant Shaq type player, yes, this card is going to go up a lot. Here's one reason why I would sell right now. If he gets injured once more, this is going to tank. Like, tank, right? He's already been injured, 2-3 times, if we look back at his college career, and I just feel like he doesn't have the capability to stay healthy for a full season. And that's my personal opinion. He could, if he stays healthy, I believe this is the lowest it will ever be, but I personally believe that the risk of him staying healthy is too much for me to personally take, right? I feel like you can get, say Zion turns out to be like a LeBron type player, right? Or a Giannis, right? His card's going to be 2,000, but it's already 500, right? There are plenty of guys like De'Aaron Fox who's like under 100 who have the potential to reach like $800 levels, right? So I just believe that personally with the injury risk and everything, first of all, do not believe he's done enough to prove he's a $500, $550 PSA 10. Like, I just don't believe that. That's more than Luka, and Luka's basically been top 3 in MVP voting, stayed healthy, averaged a full over 20 points as a rookie, won Rookie of the Year, right? And he is probably the most promising young guy, well, obviously besides Giannis, because Giannis has already proved himself, but Luka's probably the second most promising young player in the league. And I feel like Zion, he's very promising, but his injury, he's injury prone. It's hard to deny that, right? And I just believe that Zion is probably not the best use of your money, especially if you're a new player and second of all, right, if the playoffs come back this season, Pelicans are not going to be in the playoffs. What does that mean? The focus shifts to the playoff players for then, right? And when the focus shifts to the playoff players, there's the demand on non-playoff players goes down for the time being, and I believe that this will really make Zion's cards go down, right? Because he's not going to be playing in the playoffs. The demand's going to shift to all the playoff players, and Zion's not going to be in the playoffs this season, right? So you're going to basically have to wait until he proves himself next season, has a full good season before this card can really go up anymore, right? And it's already taken a hit. It used to be around $800. Right now it's around $550. So I personally believe, obviously I know a ton of you guys own Zion. I own some Zion, in fact. But I believe it is risky. And I believe it's, you guys people may look at Zion as, oh, that's no risk. He's going to be the next LeBron. He's going to be the next this. He's going to be the next that. That's what we saw with guys like Greg Oden, who's got injured, been insanely good, but got injured. And I just personally don't believe Zion can stay healthy. And that's my personal opinion. Yeah, guys, leave in the comment section below what you think of that. I'm a little bit nervous to put it out there, but that's my personal thinking. And even if you guys disagree with it, I totally understand. I can see Zion being a $2,000 card one day. He has the hype. He's iconic. But personally, I'm sticking away, at least for now, from buying any more. But next, we got the Jordan documentary, guys, meaning Karl Malone, all those guys who have got the hype, from the Jordan documentary, and probably are not going to be able to sustain that hype personally. When the season comes back, I don't believe people are going to be going crazy on Karl Malone, right? I believe people are going to be moving towards current players. Obviously, I still believe there's some very good investments out there, such as Wade, Carmelo, Bosh, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. Those guys are still underpriced. But for guys like Karl Malone, who have already gone up an incredible amount, I believe you guys should cash out and, take your profits and leave the table, because there's so much more you guys can start to do with your money, like investing in playoff players who you believe will make it far into the playoffs. That's where you can make a ton of money. Just so many different, ways to use your money rather than sticking it in a Karl Malone and leaving it there, right? So I really believe that guys like Karl Malone, Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen, they've got probably the most attention the market will ever give them. So I believe that you guys should sell right now. Jordan is a different story, though. I feel like Jordan is one guy who's going to keep it up forever. He's going to steadily increase for the rest of his life and for beyond that. So I personally believe Jordan is a good hold, but other guys who just got a second of fame from the Jordan documentary, right? Obviously not like Dennis Rodman and Scottie Pippen. They've had fame, but still, I believe this is the pinnacle of their fame. So last but not least, I'm going to go with Kobe White. Now, this might also sound very surprising, but personally, Kobe White, and Tyler Hero for going there, but I really believe Kobe White, he's quite overpriced in my opinion. As you guys know, when a guy's a rookie, the rookie class is where a lot of people, first of all, second year, it's hard to maintain, a very high playing level. But not only that, I believe that just the hype is there for the new rookies, right? Like Kobe White's one of the best rookies this year, and that's why his prices are going up. But when that new rookies come in next year, right, people are going to be looking for the new rookies, right? And people are going to kind of forget about like the top 2, top 3 from the previous year's draft. Besides this year, which is Luka and Trey, because they've just been playing out of their minds, right? That's a very rare occurrence. Usually you see second-year players take a little dip in pricing, and the new rookies kind of go up. So if you get into the rookies early and a player takes off, I definitely recommend selling it. That's one thing for Kobe White. I know he's a good investment for some people who believe, who might be Bulls fans and believe Kobe White's going to, lead them far. But personally, I feel like I would sell now and buy when it dips again next year. I might be wrong and Kobe White goes off and has an insane sophomore season, but I personally believe that he's going to take a little dip, at least in the offseason when there's no games on for him because they're not making the playoffs. But yeah, that's pretty much my thinking. Let me know what you guys think. Once again, if you're interested in my membership program, go ahead and DM me on Instagram at SportsCardInvest. But yeah, other than that, let me know what you guys think of my list. I know I went on the limb and made some crazy, just personally how I feel. And yeah, other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'm out. Peace.